Hey everyone, how you doing? I'm Colin, and welcome to the Leaky Waders YouTube channel, and welcome to season 2 of the Tagged Out Tour. I am out here in the beautiful state of Wyoming right now. I literally just finished up a rifle mule deer hunt, first time ever doing that in my entire life, and that went awesome. So just want to let you know that this season we got lots of great stuff coming to the channel. Archery pronghorn out here in Wyoming, rifle mule deer out here in Wyoming, and then headed back to the East Coast to get after some whitetails and hopefully New York, PA, and maybe a couple other states if we get lucky enough and start filling some tags. Just wanted to let you guys know that I got lots of great stuff coming to the channel, so you're definitely going to want to stick around and see that. But I'm not going to keep on yapping. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll talk to you later. Hey, how you doing everybody? So it is the Wednesday before the opener of doe season here in New York. Saturday starts actual doe season. So me and my brother just kind of beep boop bopping around to a couple different spots. Gonna do a little scouting, hopefully bump into some does, and then maybe even find some buck sign for later in the season. So here we go. Alright, so that was pretty cool. Just saw the first doe of this little walk. It's very tricky to kind of like target deer in this area because it's just so much, and I mean so much, just flat, undisturbed pines and red oaks, and like that's it. There's just like a lot of cover everywhere and a lot of scraggly trees everywhere and a lot of food everywhere. I mean, there's red oaks dropping acorns already, so there's not one specific thing keeping like a deer to a certain area. Alright, just was able to glass up another one. Kind of like over this hill. This little bottom right here, it kind of funnels up. She was kind of feeding her way up, and wind's kind of coming this way, so didn't even spook her, which was good. She just kept going. She didn't even see me, so now we'll just keep going. Alright, walking out. Met up with my brother in the woods a little while ago. He ran into 4 does, a 6 and a spike. Definitely found some deer. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow when we're back out scouting. That's why early season sucks. The freaking chiggers. And I don't have any spray on these clothes. I'm like screwed right now. We've been walking around for a little bit, haven't seen anything. Back on the main trail now. And we're just getting out of here. I'm like done. I am coated in chiggers and not happy about it.
And you're walking back like you are going.
Went home, changed out of those clothes I was wearing before because I got absolutely demolished. Jumped back in the woods, checked out a couple spots. Really didn't see much sign at all, saw no deer. Came back to where we were yesterday and saw a whole bunch of does. And we picked out a whole bunch of trees that we could possibly sit depending on which way the wind's blowing. So just about finished up here, gonna walk out, maybe scout out another spot or two for potential tree stands. So we'll see how it goes. Hey, good morning everyone. It is opening day of doe season here in New York. Waiting for my brother to pick me up. It's like 4:40 in the morning. He should be here like in 5 minutes. We'll hop in the car. It's literally only like 10-minute drive to the spot. Then we'll hop in the woods and hopefully have a good day. I'm excited. I mean, it's finally here. Hunting season 2022, 2023. Tagged Out tour starting up again, and just really excited to get out in the woods. So here we go. Happening.
Morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
Good. This is all I have to carry into the woods today.
Nice.
That's it. And
Great.
Majority of that's water weight. Things there.
When it rose.
It's about 20 minutes after shooting light right now. Made it back to my tree, no problem. This is my, like I was saying, first time hunting this tree and this entire spot in general. I've saddle hunted now. This is gonna be my 3rd year, so I've been doing it for a while. but this is my first time ever one sticking, and I got in here, took my time, and I was up the tree in like 10 minutes, and I was going slow, taking my time, trying to be quiet, so got set up like in around 20 minutes in total between getting all my crap ready, camera gear and stuff like that. But when it was dark out, I had all these turkeys pushing, and they were making a racket. And today I'm hunting with my brother. He is probably about quarter mile from me, half mile from me, not far. That doe just blowed at me. It doesn't make any sense why she's blowing at me. My wind is going this way, and I can't see her, so she probably can't see me. I got a doe probably about 50, 60 yards away, maybe even more, but I can see it just over there. I got a second doe. It's probably been like 30 minutes since that other one walked over that little hill behind me. Now I got a second one coming this way. It's probably like 50 yards. I've seen one tiny doe, one right-sized doe. Nothing was in shooting range. I saw those 3 raccoons, which was pretty funny. That was cracking me up. I am in a place right now that has negative topography. Like there is no elevation change like whatsoever in these woods. But I was able to find this little kind of valley right here. It's super, super small, but there's a teeny tiny ridge over there. And then I got a ridge right behind me now. On the other ridge over there, there's a stand of pines. But on this ridge, and where those 2 does came out of, is some really thick bedding cover. So that made me feel really good that those does came out of there, and that I feel like I picked a better side to sit near. But then this all kind of just funnels down that way. So when I was scouting, I saw some does down there work their way up this way. So that's kind of the plan. Well, that's my plan. I can't tell the deer what to do. Finally, all makes sense why I had 2 does blow at me, and they were upwind to me. I'm hunting public land, state land, but the only way to access this land is through the parking spot that I parked at. There's private property that adjacents this state land. In this parcel, you are not allowed to access this property from private property to hunt it. You have to park in the parking spot. And some dude's over there making a racket, moving his tree stand or something. So he may have got in after me. I never saw a flashlight this morning, but it's just annoying. That's the name of the game. It's a smidge after 9. Really haven't seen anything in a little bit. Plus I got this guy making a racket over here with this tree stand. I don't know what he's doing. Whatever, gonna get down and hopefully be back at it this afternoon. Me and my brother just pulled up to the hunting spot. We've been watching these deer bed and feed on private, and the state land butts up right to that field. And this is a spot we've actually hunted it a lot. But what we're gonna do, we got a wind that is basically coming from the east headed west. They're bedded on the east side, so they're going to be upwind of us, which is good. We'll be downwind of them. And then we're hoping to set up basically on 2 points that are going to be like 2 travel corridors for these deer to move off. There's a couple does with them. It's also like a bachelor group of bucks. I think there was like 4 bucks in the field too. So gonna get in there nice and quiet, hopefully get real close and get set up. So here we go. Alright, that's not good. You're gonna be fine from where you're gonna set up. Your wind should be fine. I almost think I won't go all the way. Maybe you'll go. I'll go out. So my wind will follow me. I'm gonna go in the middle.
Not all the way to the other side.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the other side now. Hopefully the wind, the wind's swirly in here.
Yeah.
We know it's swirly in here.
I'm gonna.
All day the wind's been blowing the other direction.
So when the breeze comes by, I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah. We spooked 2 of the deer that were back there, but there's a ton of deer back there. So we're gonna basically cut a big circle around them and try and get on basically downwind side of them now. Or upwind side, downwind side. So here we go. That was a total fail. All the deer that were bedded over there, like I was gonna sit in this tree right here, and my brother was going to set up over there, and I think just our scent from coming in, I think we made the biggest mistake when we just didn't turn around when our wind wasn't good instead of trying to cut a loop. So we should have just turned around, went back the way we came, and just came back in the spot from another direction, because he was about to set up, I was about to get up in my tree, and 15 deer just ran right past me. So what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna try and just do like a bump and dump, and we're just gonna walk towards where the deer went and try and just push up into their zone, and then just hopefully have one walk by. Deer right there. That was a total, absolute mess. We should have just backed out when we spooked the deer. The first 2 deer, we should have just turned around. We shouldn't have tried to cut a big circle. We should have just turned around, came in a completely different way. I got a couple shooting lanes that I got all out here. Over here is good. And then what I'm thinking is I'm probably gonna get a deer coming across right here. If one does decide to come in, I think that's where gonna be my shot is. It's 6 o'clock, so we have about an hour and a half left, so still plenty of time for stuff to change. Hopefully we have a good set. I'm excited. We're out in the woods and you can't beat it, even if you make mistakes like we did. Just gotta remind ourselves not to be idiots next time. We're gonna wrap it up there for today. Definitely get me back out tomorrow afternoon, so hopefully tomorrow I'll have my head or my shoulders a little better, and we'll get it done tomorrow. So here we go. I'll see you tomorrow. Gonna go and drive by that piece of private ground that we saw those deer yesterday. I'm hoping that they're out in that field and that yesterday we just completely didn't ruin that spot. Worst comes to worst, if we did ruin that spot, I might go back into a spot where I shot a deer last year, but hopefully those deer are still sitting there and I'll be able to sneak in, and I'll definitely play the wind a lot safer than I did yesterday. Alright, so there's 3 quick things that I want to say. The first thing is, as much as this YouTube channel is for like content and like documenting my, time outside for me later in the future, it's also to, help me learn and help anyone that's watching it learn, just like, things that will help you become a better hunter. Alright, so the second thing is kind of like an A and a B. A, yesterday we should have just played the wind better. We just rushed it. Instead of trying to cut a loop, we should have just backed out, did the thing that would have taken us longer to get to the end goal, but overall it would have been the smarter play. So just taking the wind super, super seriously. And then B, just walking slow. Just walk slow. Goals for today, pay attention to the wind and walk slow. So got all my stuff ready to go. Third thing that I wanted to say real quick is that I can't believe this is literally all I have to carry now. Like, this is amazing. Like, the saddle setup, phenomenal. The one stick, change of the game completely from bringing the two sticks that were like hanging a foot off each side of my back. This is like next level stuff. So here we go. I was walking in, of course, spoke to Doe. I tried doing the bump and dump yesterday, and that didn't work out so well. So, I mean, she ran off that way. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go to my tree stand and just set up, because I don't wanna. I was walking so painstakingly slow. Take 3 steps, wait 5 seconds. Take 3 steps, wait 5 seconds. So I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'll get to my tree and just hopefully one of them feeds back or something. It took me like an hour and 40 minutes to get back into here. There's just no good way to access this spot. Like you probably see from walking around or watching the video. There's, need to waist high brush every single step, and it's just dry leaves on the ground. And there's no good trails to get back in here, but there's deer back here. But there's just no way to get into here clean. No. Huge buck at 17 yards. There's been 2 doe seasons the past, 2 years in New York. They just started it last year. And last year, on opening day doe season, I had a monster buck at 10 yards. And now, of course, I have another monster buck at 17 yards. I'm just hoping now, like, if I can get past, an older buck, hopefully a doe will be able to come in. It's only 6:12, so I still have, an hour and 15 minutes. Fingers crossed something happens here.